What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Rear Naked Locks. If you guys were up to date, yesterday we had Lewis versus Teixeira. Today we're gonna go over the like a couple of key card victories and like how our bets did on the screen. Henry edged it out this week, 8-4, and I got 7-5. You know, Chitty really got me, but like overall, Henry, like how'd you feel about the card?
I mean, the card was exciting. A lot of finishes. Cards like this are just hard, bro. Like the odds are so fucking wide, so you gotta pick and choose your spots, and that's how we end up with Kennedy and fucking Teixeira minus 200. You know?
Yeah, that was a hindsight. I mean, I don't know. I still feel like, you know, like if they run it back, you know, like there's no way he falls like that and he catches him, you know. Dude,
I mean, I would have still bet Teixeira. I'm not even gonna front, you know. But on other cards, it might be better spots, you know. Two heavyweight bangers. Just whoever lands first. I mean, we said in the breakdown, whoever lands first. Unfortunately, the Black Beast beat on us.
Definitely.
But the first fight, we had Fatima Kline against Melissa Martinez. Yeah, I was beating. Wasn't competitive. Kline was just too big. Martinez might just be too small for the division. The KO was nice. That was a little cherry on top. Glad she went for it because she was hyped up as a big prospect. She definitely covered the minus 1,200 tag.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good way to start off the card. I mean, it was kind of one-sided, but, you know, like the knockout was pretty crispy. So, like, you know, like it was a good knockout. And I think Martinez, like you said, is too small, but also, like, her output was just not there. She was just too fidgety. Like a lot of face, like a lot of footwork, and like not a lot of action on her part, you know. So it was just a matter of time, and you know, Kline was definitely a full minus 1,200 in that card, you know, day and night right there.
Yeah, the UFC set up this fight for a reason. They wanted her to win, and she passed with flying colors, you know.
All right, next up we got Ramirez versus Davis. It was a pretty good fight. I mean, Ramirez had some pretty good moments. Davis overall, like he looked a little bit gassed at some point, but the dude is even dangerous while he's gassed. So,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, we said it, man. Fucking Mike Davis, bro. If this guy could put it together and fight consistently, he'd be a top contender. It's just this dude fucking is always injured. It seems like he has like mental issues when it comes to like getting focused for fights. But this dude is nasty. I was surprised he didn't finish him with the chokes, but the KO was probably better.
Bro, that's what I was saying when he had Mitch and like fucking Mitch's back. Dude, he kept trying to go the arm over. Like he should have just went gable grip to sneak that arm in, because Ramirez's defense was literally just 2-on-1 and just small maneuvers with the chin. And then Mike just kept trying to put the hand over, and then 2-to-1 brought it down, 2-to-1 brought it down. I was like, dude, switch over to the gable grip. And, like, I'm pretty sure Ramirez would attack, bro. He was over there just making faces. Like, he's like, I got him. I was like, bro, he had his back for, like, 4 first round. Dry. I was like, no way he gets out.
Ramirez is there for a fucking participation trophy. Guys like him just aren't cut out for the UFC. He'd probably be a demon at BKFC, you know? Send him over there. Send him over there, dog, you know?
Yeah, dude's
People
a dog.
like that are just dogs.
Yeah, dude's a dog, but, like, you can tell definitely, like, he's not going to be champion. Like Davis, if he gets his shit together and is consistent, like I can see him being ranked in like probably top 10, you know?
Yeah. And we'll see, man. He's got to fucking put these fights together. And he's only getting older. I think he's 32, so now's the time. Next up, we had Kennedy and Njokuani versus Walter Walker. First off, I want to apologize to the fans because we were both high on this guy.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie, it was my first leg of the round the road parlay, and to get your whole parlay get heel hooked, insane off rip. I mean, I just felt like from the get-go, Kennedy fought scared, bro. Hands were super low, like at the hip. Kennedy ate an overhand right, and then, dude, Walker is destined to get knocked out, dude. He shot from so far, bro. I was in shock. I was like, how the fuck did he shoot from that far and still get the takedown? I was like, dude, sloppy takedown. And then I was talking to Henry, like, when we were watching the fight, I was like, he's destined to get flatline KO like Topuria did to Ryan Hall, bro. There's no way.
Yeah, he ran across the octagon like this, like a zombie thing.
No way that, like, There's no way that someone's gonna like just spam counters on those leg locks and he's gonna get finished on the ground, dude.
All I'm saying is we have two guys at heavyweight that are streaking. Give my boy Walter Walker Vitor Petrino.
Hey, there it is.
That's the fight to make right there, bro. That's the fight to make right there. They're both young. We'll see who's the better prospect, you know?
I got big by KO. Victor Petrino's not a bum on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, Kennedy's a blue belt, but I honestly didn't expect him to get fucking taken down the way he did. He did stuff to take down, and then he panicked against the fence, and he got fucking dropped into a heel like that. It was impressive, but yeah.
I mean, but if you have a 300-pound man ripping at your feet, you tap early, bro.
Oh, I was just saying, I would have tapped before he even started. But hindsight is 2020. Feels a bad pick by us, but yeah. Well, what can you do? You're going to flip the page, you know.
All right. Next up, we got Murphy versus Moura. Moura was part of our lock of the week, and yeah, like exactly how we played out. Like we thought it was going to play out. Just Murphy's too old, and like she's very like stuck in her own ways. Like maybe like a couple years ago, like 10 years ago, like she probably would have been like, fighting for the belt like she did, but. Like she's very one-sided. But I will say though, like Murphy had a couple of deep submissions, and I was in shock that Moura was able to get out.
Well, I mean, this is one of the things I'm talking about, bro. Like she was minus 600. If the odds were actually properly calculated, she'd probably be like minus 250, minus 200. So it would have been a better pick for us to get better odds for the bets. But I mean, whatever. We can't see her crying about it because it did hit. Only better than night to hit, but
yeah.
I mean, she looked okay. Her cardio's weak though, but she definitely wasn't worth the minus 600 price tag. But whatever, a dub's a dub, and on to the next. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
Next up, we had Jake Mathews versus Chidi Njokuani. I still think this fight, if you run it back 10 times, it plays out differently every time. But I mean, thankfully for me, for pick wise, it went our way with Jake Mathews. But Chidi was hitting him some shit, but I honestly thought how Mathews would have been a round 2, round 3 TKO, but fuck it, we'll take it.
Yeah, I mean, watching it play out, like in the beginning, I was like, oh shit, Chidi's fighting his range. He was slapping Mathews with kicks left and right. And it was just that scramble, that veteran scramble by Mathews. He just made the right decisions in the scramble and just ended up getting his back, And then like Chidi tried to he wasn't really fighting the arms. His defense was too delayed. I felt like he just wasn't well versed on the ground because he was just letting Mathews squeeze, and then like a couple seconds later into the squeeze, like he tried to do the little where you flip the feet and like kind of bounce Mathews off. But by the time that was already done, like the squeeze was already there, So I mean, I'm gonna take the L like a champ. Like, like I was 50-50, but I thought I thought Chidi was gonna outstrike him and just keep the range, but I knew Mathews is a dog. He definitely has the grappling advantage, and he showed why, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good fight. I mean, both fighters are super talented. They'll both be back. But yeah, good finish. The card was fucking super good up until this point,
All right, next up, we got Griffin versus Curtis. This is what I'm saying. Like, Curtis won the fight, but he just leaves it. Like, he just loses rounds, loses minutes, and then he's always puts himself in a position where it's like a split decision. But in this case, I thought it was Curtis 30-27. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, I mean, I just don't understand how. Well, I mean, I get it. We're in fucking Nashville. Like, they probably don't have as much experience reffing. Well, I don't know the MMA scene out there, but he got headbutt twice. Got kicked in the balls hard. It's like you removed the headbutt and the nut shot in round 1. Curtis wins the round based on damage. Where that judge thought Griffin won any of the other rounds is fucking beyond me. That shit is egregious, dude. This guy was fucking running, man, the whole fight, doing no damage, pitter patter. You don't win a fight off pitter patter, bro. Honestly, Curtis, he looked how I thought he would look, but he didn't commit to the finish. I think he definitely could have finished Griffin in that third round, especially. But whatever. The judges, two of the judges got it right. Curtis by dominant decision.
Yep, Curtis moneyline, Curtis decision. Always a play, you know. His fights never end, so always bet the fight goes the distance on Curtis fights.
Yeah, and fuck it. That was the first leg of the Rhino Rush. Shout out to everybody that headshot. If you didn't, I'm sorry. But next up, we had the Junior Tafa versus Tokkos. I'm gonna call him by his real name now because he fucking shut me up. Tafa, man, send him to BKS. He's young. He definitely could get better, but you can't. You're not in a position to get better in the UFC, bro. Either you go to the regionals and get better, or switch sports. You know.
No, yeah, I was watching it play out, and then I don't know. Like, I just thought that Tafa was gonna practice his takedown defense, but dude is lost. As soon as somebody grabs a hold of him, he's lost, bro. Is like just like Henry, some somewhere karate combat, BKFC, or send him to New Zealand with Dan Hooker, and have him box right there in the back of a fucking, like in his backyard, dude. Have him throw hands.
Yeah,
Alpha's about that life, but he's not about that mixed martial arts life, dude. As soon as somebody mixes up on him, he drowns. His brother drowns too. Like, both of them just need to go somewhere else. Like, they're like good names because we always know like they come to scrap, but somebody already knows like the path to victory, and it's a fucking crotch sniff, these guys, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate because on the feet they are both talented. Yeah, I mean, you can tell Tafa improved slightly in off his back. He did get up a few times, but I mean, when the commentary team is clowning both of them for their mistakes on the mat, it's embarrassing. I still think Tokkos is shit, but hopefully he's a favorite in his next fight so he get knocked out.
Yeah, I mean, I will be fading Tokkos again, depending on the style, but we'll wait till we'll wait till he gets matched up with somebody.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, his card is just trash, bro. He just happened to run into a guy with absolutely zero fucking ground game, and yeah, whatever. GG, George.
Styles make fights, man.
Yeah.
All right, next up we got Victor Petrino versus Austin Lane. Me and Henry had Petrino, and I mean, me and Henry had Petrino by KO. The sub was obviously there, but I just didn't think that Petrino was just gonna have that significant of a ground advantage, because we all know that Lane doesn't have any ground game. But I thought Lane's athleticism was gonna help him up a little bit. But dude is a fucking turtle on his back. He does not know what to do. He doesn't know how to defend anything. So Petrino took full advantage of it. I gave Lane too much credit on the floor for some reason. I thought he was just going to be able to, like, muscle his way up. But, yeah, no, Petrino had him in the feet. Petrino had him on the ground. Petrino was, like, minus 700 for a reason, But if you guys parlayed our props, you guys would have lost because we have Petrino by KO.
Yeah, the reason why those aren't official bets, Yeah, but, I mean, Petrino, he dominated, bro. This is not competitive at all. Honestly, he looked fucking strong at 265. Going for an Americana against another grown ass man, it's like that's you gotta have some balls. You gotta trust your strength. But yeah, I'm looking forward to his next fight. Hopefully, there's somebody like Walker, because I want to see what Walker does. If he takes him down and heel hooks him, I'll shut my mouth. but I think it'll be the next appropriate step up.
Yeah, definitely. Fucking run it. Match him up.
Yeah. Run it. All right, next up we had Nate the Train Landwehr versus Morgan Charriere. Well, I mean, this fight went exactly how we said. Charriere is too slick for him, bro. Like, Nate, he does have his moments because he does drown people, but I feel like he doesn't have the power anymore to. I mean, yes, he didn't win his last fight by knockout, but he's mostly pitter-patter. Like, I think Charriere, Nate won round 2 for sure, right? But I think when Charriere went to his corner, he realized, like, hey, I got to sit down these punches. I got to dig deep and hit him hard. And we saw what happened after that.
Yeah, I mean, the first round, I thought Charriere won. Second round, like, it looked like Nate was, like, gaining some momentum, but it's kind of like the Marab thing where, like, Nate knows how to play towards the crowd. He's a hometown favorite. So he just, like, has the crowd running, like, roaring. And then dude got nut shotted, and he was trying to get the ref out of the way. Like, after round 2, he was going like, just like, let's go. I mean, me and Henry saw him against Onama live. dude is must-see TV. I'm gonna continue to fade him, but I'm not gonna lie, he's pretty entertaining to watch. But yeah, like we call this one to a T. Like that's why we put Charriere as the lock of the week, because unless like Charriere like slipped on a banana peel, like I just did not see him losing, and like he showed why. Like he's literally bit down. He threw like a couple hard punches and fucking Nate crumbled, man.
Yeah, I mean, Charriere should be fucking 4-1 in the UFC, bro. Like that Chepe fight. I mean, I'll go to I'll debate that shit to the fucking grave, bro. Charriere should have won based on damage, but whatever. We'll eventually be able to get our lick back on that one, you know.
Yeah, he's gonna lose eventually, bro. He's gonna lose eventually.
Damn.
All right, up next we got Kattar versus Garcia. If you guys watched our last episode, we had Kattar as our dog of the week. And before we get to the fight, because everybody knows what happened, man, it's just really hard to see it. Like Kattar's just not the guy that we thought he was. You know, like I guess like maybe he's just not mentally in it anymore. But after the Max Holloway, you know, and like after him getting injured against Allen, like the dude just doesn't have that dog in him anymore. Like he's not throwing punches. His combos aren't there. He's just weak, sluggish. I mean, he's still durable. I mean, he literally made Garcia look like he was a fucking top 10 fighter in the world in this card. I'm not saying Garcia's bad, because like he even like impressed me. I was like, dude, Garcia's not that bad. But yeah, man, I mean, it was just a bad pick. On hindsight, you know, like who would have thought? But once it played out, I was like, God damn, like we kind of overlooked Garcia pretty badly. But I mean, Kattar, I think it's time for him to just retire, dude. That's what, like 5 in a row.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, hindsight 2020. This is a horrendous pick by us. I'll be honest, it's mostly my influence. But I thought if this fight gets extended past round 1, I did not expect Garcia to fucking win a dominant decision. That's the over was 1.5, bro. Like this. But hey, man, I mean, this is MMA. These fighters do get better. It's unfortunate for Kattar. His career got derailed by injuries, but yeah, he looked slow. He looked like Tony Ferguson out there. He just doesn't have that same energy, and he was missing almost everything he threw. It was crazy, but GG. Yeah. I mean, Garcia looked good. He's 33, so maybe he's entering his prime. MMA is weird. Sometimes fighters fucking like go on DC streaks where they enter their prime at 36 and shit. But yeah, he looked good.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, sucks to suck, but you know, we'll see who Garcia gets paired up with next.
Yeah. The next fight we have Wonderboy Thompson versus Gabriel Bonfim. I'll be completely honest with you guys. I didn't watch this fight live. I only saw the 3rd round, and I was scared. I was scared. Watching it back this morning, I thought Wonderboy Thompson won rounds 2 and 3. And I honestly, I'm leaning more towards it being a robbery. I mean, it did work out in our favor because Bonfim was my pick for the lock of the week. But, man.
Now, I'm just going to be honest. Like, I watched it live, and I was, like, keeping Henry updated. And I was looking at my text messages this morning. I was nervous during the fight. I was nervous when they read the scorecards. It's like clear as day I had it round 2 and 3, because if you break down each round 1, Bonfim had that. Yeah, sorry about that. So, like, if we break down each round, like, Bonfim had that control time in round 1, so we'll give it to him, right? Second round, I felt like Thompson had his range, and then Thompson hit him with that head kick that Bonfim ate for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Dude has a fucking nasty chin. And in the 3rd round, I thought Thompson landed the better strikes. I mean, Bonfim had the control time, but, dude, like, is this like a wrestling thing or what? Like, what's going on here? You know, like, if we're going straight damage, I thought Thompson had better damage around 2 and 3. And, like, let's be honest, like, Bonfim was stalling against the fence. He wasn't trying to advance. And, like, I feel like we're just rewarding these fighters when they're not trying to advance to, like, dominant position. Like, Bonfim was looking at the clock, like, 100 times in round 3, bro. He did not want to be there. Yeah. Thompson, like, Bonfim checked the fuck out of Thompson's kick, shattered it. And Thompson was launching that kick at Bonfim right after. I mean, we have Bonfim, so we'll take it. But, you know, as a fight fan, and as of like a Wonderboy fan, he got robbed. He got robbed.
No, definitely, man. I mean, our bets. I mean, we're making fun bets for, like, we're not making straight bets for a reason. You know, we're doing fun parlays to to make these fights exciting. But Bonfim, he got lucky, bro. It's unfortunate for Thompson because he's 42, bro. This would have been a crazy win for him over a super high level prospect, but yeah. I mean, hopefully they treat it similar to a win because he did show that he still got it. Give that for a striker, man. Give him the winner of freaking. Well, no, it would be 185. I would say fucking give him the winner of MVP and Cannoneer, but yeah, he might be too small for that. I mean, we'll see. Give him a striker though, bro. No more grapplers. It's like matching up fucking Tafa, man. If you're gonna keep him, no more grapplers, bro. Give him strikers.
Yeah, just have him pick and choose these fights, you know, have him fight out his contract and then release him.
Yeah.
All right, next up, we got the main event, Lewis versus Teixeira. Me and Henry were kind of high on Teixeira. He was on our on the Rhino Rush parlay. And yeah, I mean, this is just a heavyweight fight. I mean, I don't know what else to say. Whoever connects first, whoever connects clean. I mean, somebody could be the better fighter, but when you're 300 pounds, throwing everything you have, like, literally could shut anybody's lights off any day of the week. But I will say, Lewis on the mic, undefeated, bro.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks that my bet got peed on and mooned, but look, I keep watching this fight back every couple minutes. Herzog, bro. I think you let it keep going a little bit, bro. This guy is 25 years old. I get it. He used the fence, but look, here's my ideology. Look, if you're that rocked, are you gonna like be mentally aware to try to use the fence to get up? Like, no. And those punches on the way up, he landed one. I'm not saying he would have won. He would have probably fucking knocked him stiff, but yeah, I just feel like it sucks to air out the room a little bit when you don't get like the complete finish. But hey, Lewis looked fucking fast though. He looked fast. I was fucking clowning because he was like, oh yeah, I came in lighter and he was only 4 pounds lighter. but hey, he looked fast, bro. I'll give him that. GG, he's a fucking all-time leader in knockouts for a reason, yeah.
I'm gonna tell you this, bro. If you have to cheat to get out of getting knocked out cold, you lost the fight, bro. Like, if you go to UFC.com, you look at the rules of the octagon, your fingers cannot be interlaced, bro. Okay, it's about time that like these fighters get reprimanded for like cage grabs, because it happens every card, bro. And then like, who knows, right? Like, obviously as a fight fan, like, you want the fight to continue because like obviously I had Teixeira, so I was like early stoppage. But dude, if you watch the playback like slow, my boy was like Spider-Man on that wall, bro. He was like climbing the fence. He looked like a firefighter, bro, going up that ladder, bro. I was in shock. And then he also smacked Herzog by accident, Teixeira, so I felt like that kind of played into it. But I mean, like, who knows?
Maybe.
But like, yeah, like it kind of was 3 stoppers, but you know, like Teixeira did cheat for that like opinion to be there. So it was like whatever like part of the fence you're on, like, you know, like there was fouls on each side of that. But I mean, the main event was short-lived, but like we kind of expected it. I mean, the over was over 5 minutes? So it's like a heavyweight fight for you. I think fight goes the distance was like plus 1095 or something like that. Like I saw like when the fight started. So it was just not gonna happen, you know?
Yeah. I mean, shout out to Derrick Lewis, man. Believe it or not, a long time ago when he fought Francis Ngannou, Derrick Lewis was our dog of the week, and we made dumb money that day. We've been watching fights since like 2005, 2008. A long time, man. The first fight that Chato's one to introduce me to MMA, show me Vanderlei Silva versus Vitor Belfort. He's like, yeah, dude, like Vanderlei's a demon. Fucking rush, dude. This was like it's nice to see the old heads get a dub, you know? Yeah,
like I've been giving shit picks since 05. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
All right. Speaking of shit picks, get into the around the world.
Nah. All right. Well, look, guys, I'm gonna be honest. We didn't hit this week. We went 2 for 3. I mean, dude, I got leg locked. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. All the fighters that I got wrong in this card, besides Teixeira, lost by submission, and it was a bad beat. But like I had Chidi, got subbed. I had like Njokuani, like had Kennedy, got subbed. Like when fighters have that big of a deficiency on the ground, like it's crazy. Like I didn't think Kennedy was this bad on the ground. I thought blue belt, like, well, like I was like, you should at least know like you're in danger. Like Kennedy was just lost, bro. He grabbed his leg. His defense was to say, my leg. I was like, bro, I was in shock. 40 seconds in, first round of the parlay, and then it was just salt in the wound when Charriere and Petrino did their job. But like I was on a streak. Now we're back to the drawing board. I got you guys next week for the pay-per-view. If you guys know, every time there's a pay-per-view, we come in locked the fuck in. Like that's why we're called Rear Naked Locks. There's better odds in this coming card. And like this happens when the card is juiced to the gills. Like all the good fighters that have a path to victory, they're like -700, -900, -1,000. So, like the next card has 14 picks. Stay tuned for that around the world. I'm gonna come back with a vengeance.
100%. That's all you can do. Yeah, my Rhino Rush was looking juicy. It sucks, bro. It sucks. I mean, I knew when I picked Tallison that it was sketchy because it is a heavyweight fight. But I thought because he was younger, I thought he'd be faster. I thought he'd clinch up, hit some knees, but he never got the opportunity. He got fucked up. Unfortunate. I mean, if you guys are those people that do like the hedge, you would have had a +200 hedge there. We don't really recommend it because we don't have even money here. But yeah, I mean, we gotta take that out here. Derrick Lewis peed on me. But
yeah.
It'll be better. It'll be better. Originally, I wanted to pick Junior Tafa. Just imagine how that would look. That would have been fucking horrendous. So I mean, I'll live with that. I'll live with it. Yep. After that, we had our Bark Alley Bangers parlay bet with Calvin Kattar. Yeah, that was horrendous. I think this was worse than Jamal Hill because at least Jamal Hill had the opportunity to land a KO at any point. This guy was not in it.
Like I think what me and Henry like are saying is like we've seen these guys perform at very, very high levels. And then like in like MMA, if you guys are like true fans, you guys know like sometimes the better fighter doesn't win. It's just whoever's the better fighter that night. But I'm honestly saying this with all due respect to Kattar, but I don't think Kattar would have won that fight any other day. I think 10 times out of 10, Garcia beats him just because like Kattar's just not that guy anymore, man. Like we're feeding off his highlights, but he just wasn't the same after that Max beating, just like Tony Ferguson was never the same after that Justin Gaethje beating, bro. You just can't get beat like that, bro. It does something. Like you might be physically back, but like fucking mentally, when you get outclassed like that, embarrassed, like sometimes people just don't bounce back. I think Kattar, unfortunately, is just one of those guys that just won't be able to bounce back, man. It's sad to see, but like I thought my boy had one more let's go moment, but yeah, nah, bro. It was a bad beat, but hindsight's 2020.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. I mean, we're trying to pick like dogs on these cards, and some of the odds have been just super wide. But I mean, if you have been matching the Bark Alley, because Derrick hit last week or the week before, we're even right now. Bark Alley's 1-2 overall in its career, but even money. You haven't lost any money, you haven't made any money. But next week we'll try to come back with a vengeance. Here's some for some good odds, and get back in it.
Yeah. All right. Next one, we got the Player of the Week. We have Charriere, Moura, and Bonfim. I'm not gonna lie, going to that decision with Bonfim, I thought we lost it. I was like, God damn, we went 4 for 4 for not hitting a single bet. But I mean, the judges had it wrong, but thank God they had it wrong for us this time. I'll take the dub. We needed a victory. But man,
yeah,
was it -102? I mean, all three fighters had a path to victory. Moura and Charriere dominated. Bonfim He's still a dog, bro. I mean, he ate that head kick like a champ. Like he literally knew that we had this bet on him. He's like, we can't let rear naked locks go 0 for 4. I'm gonna eat this head kick full up, and we're gonna grab a hold of Thompson for fucking 5 minutes, and we're gonna get the boys a victory. So shout out Bonfim. If this reaches Brazil, we want that motherfucker on the podcast.
I mean, overall, like each fighter showed grit, We both do think Wonderboy won that fight, but MMA for you, bro. When you go to places like Nashville, you go to these places that don't have high level MMA often, sometimes they don't bring the judges around from previous cards, from previous states, and so sometimes they're like strictly boxing judges. I mean, boxing judges don't really know how to grade MMA, but we'll fucking take it.
Yeah, we'll
1 and 3, baby.
Hey.
We hit bets. We hit bets like fucking no other, bro. We hit bets like no other. Last week we went 4-0. This week we went 1 and 3. Hey, you know what that means for next week? 4-0.
4-0, exactly. So always match our bets the other week. All right, guys, that's the play. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, I mean, it was a good card. Hope you guys enjoyed the recap. The fight card was fun. Our bets were not fun, but it's okay. Fucking. It was the beauty about betting UFC is almost every week there's a chance to bounce back. So stay tuned on Tuesday for the bets and breakdowns. Wednesday for the Ultimate Fighter recap. We're finally getting to the semifinals of Ultimate Fighter, so it's getting good, man. If you guys aren't watching Ultimate Fighter, recommend it. It's been better than previous years. So then Sunday we're gonna count our money.
Yeah, definitely, guys. Like the Ultimate Fighter, like if you guys missed the first couple episodes, like you guys don't have to rewatch that on ESPN Plus. Just go ahead and watch our reaction videos on our main channel. And like I highly recommend you guys tune in. Like click that bell notification to let you guys know that we uploaded, because these next coming fights of the Ultimate Fighter, man, like they're gonna be scraps. Shout out my boy Dixon. He's probably gonna go all the way. So stay tuned. Like our schedule's up there. I'm telling you guys, turn on that bell notification for Tuesday, because we're going to give you guys the best breakdown possible for this upcoming pay-per-view. Shout out my boy Dustin on his retirement fight. I'm telling you guys, we're going to bounce back for you guys. I promise you.
100%. And shout out to everybody who tunes in every week. We see you guys. You guys haven't been commenting, but we see you. We see you. Don't be afraid to comment. You want to shit in our picks, go for it. You want to help us choose better picks, go for it, man. But don't be afraid to tune in. We're trying to build a community, so don't be afraid to chime in, voice your opinion. Yeah. Overall, guys, we'll see you guys for the next one. We'll see you guys on Tuesday.
All right, guys. Rear naked locks out, boys.